Dear children, we are back with another interesting story, and this story is about Lord Ganesha. The name of the book is Amma, Tell Me About Ganesha. It is written by Bhakti Mathur and illustrated by Morishri Sumani. Before we start with the story, let us all join our hands and close our eyes for this beautiful prayer.
वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा.
It means, O Lord of the curved trunk and immense body, radiant with the brilliance of the sun, pray clear all obstacles from all of my endeavors forever. The drum beats grew louder. The dancing rose to a frenzy. The chanting became intense as they moved closer to the sea. Amidst the hundreds of people there, the giant idols, 10 or 20 feet tall, each one of them much loved Ganesha, elephant head towering above them all. Chants of Ganapati Bappa Moria, Agle Baras Tu Jaldi Aa filled every year. Oh dear Lord Ganesha, they sang, come back to us sooner next year. Celebrations were in full swing for Lord Ganesha's birthday. It was the festival of Ganesh CHATHURTHI, a most enjoyable, fun-filled day. We all are waiting for Ganesh Chaturthi tomorrow. Right, children? Handsome, huge statues of Ganesha are carried out to the sea with fanfare and offered to the rolling waves with ardent prayer and gentle care. So we bid fond farewell to Ganesha and ask for his everlasting favor, praying for his return the next year, his blessing upon our every endeavor. After the day's festivities ended, as Amma put Klaka and Kiki to bed, Amma, they asked, tell us why Ganesha has an elephant's head. Amma said, well, Ganesha is the son of Shiva and Parvati. The tail of his elephant head is awesome, so listen to me carefully. There lived in the mighty Himalayas a lofty snow-capped mountain chain on a divine peak called Kailash, towering high above a rocky terrain. Shiva was a brilliant shade of blue, dressed in tiger skin, snake at his neck, long matted hair with a crescent moon. You see, he was quite a divine maverick. And maverick means someone who wants to follow his heart, okay? He would often disappear in the wild for many days all by himself to meditate, to get away from it all, leaving Parvati behind all by herself. One day, Parvati felt terribly lonely, cried to the mountains full of sorrow. How I wish I had someone to play with. To play with, came the echo. Suddenly, Parvati had a bright idea. I can make a playmate, she said. Some sandalwood paste she molded into arms, legs, a belly and a head. The figure looked so lifelike that Parvati exclaimed and loudly sighed, could I possibly make you come alive? Oh, how I wish you were my child. Hopeful, she blew life into the figure, and a wonderful miracle took place. A boy with large eyes, dimpled cheeks stood before Parvati face to face. Amma, you're not alone anymore, he said. My son, Parvati cried with tears of joy. She could not believe her wonderful luck. Finally, she had her own sweet little boy. Next morning, Shiva was still away and Parvati was going for a bath. She told the boy to guard the door. Let no one in, just block their path. The sandalwood boy was so proud, ready to be a guard for his mother. He'd take on all who tried to enter, be it friend, stranger, or any other. And it so happened that Shiva returned to his home that very day and found a young lad at his front door, standing there, firmly blocking his way. "Stop there!" commanded the little lad. "No one enters till my mother says so." Shiva laughed. "Ha ha ha! Do you know who I am, child? This is my home. Open the door. I don't care who you are. I'm obeying my mother, so go away." Shiva was quite irritated and raved, "Little brat, I'm in no mood for child's play." It was beneath Shiva's dignity to fight a mere boy, so he sent his pet bull Nandi and his Ganas off to confront the boy. They went, but the Ganas were no match for this fearless little fighter. The brave boy defeated them all, though he was smaller and lighter. Shiva sent Brahma to tame the boy, but as soon as the old god appeared, the naughty boy jumped at him and pulled hard at his moustache and beard. "Ah!" shrieked Brahma in pain, and touching his injured face, he hurried away to tell Shiva of his embarrassing disgrace. Now Shiva had had enough. "Time for a face-off," he said. He hurled his trident in rage, and off flew the boy's head. When Parvati reached the scene, she was horrified at the sight. Her little boy lay lifeless, his head cut off. What a plight! Her cries shook heaven and earth. A mother's grief is a powerful force. Nothing could make her feel better. Parvati wailed till she was hoarse. From her forehead sprang goddess Kali. Together they vowed to avenge the child. Like tornadoes, they rampaged the earth, destroying everything in anger so wild. In desperation, the mighty Shiva pleaded, "Oh Parvati, stop! I beg of you. Heaven and earth will be ripped apart if you and Kali thus continue." Parvati glared at Shiva's eyes ablaze. "You killed my son! This is your fault! If you now want to save the earth, undo your sin and my rage will halt." Shiva finally understood and said, "I'm sorry. I didn't know he was our son. I will search for his head far and near. I won't rest till my mistake is undone." I will search for his head far and near. I won't rest till my mistake is undone. He tries to apologize. Tries very hard. And then what happens? Shiva set off to find the missing head. The strong blow had flung it far away. He searched all over with no success and finally collapsed in deep dismay. An elephant roaming nearby saw him and asked, "Why do you look so sad?" Shiva said, "I beheaded my own child. In anger, I did something terribly bad." The elephant said, "I'm old and my life is nearly done. Please take my head for the child and bring life back in your son." His eyes welling up with tears, Shiva said, "O wise one, I thank you. Without your selfless sacrifice, I would not have known what to do. I would not have known what to do." Let's see what happens next. Such a beautiful story, right, children? With the elephant's head in his arms, Shiva raced home. No time to spare. He placed the head on the child's body as Parvati held him with loving care. Slowly, the boy opened his eyes. Hugging him, Parvati cried, "My little one." Shiva said, "Forgive me, my foolishness. I love you. you are also my son. Since you were so brave a god, Shiva said, I shall now proclaim you are the leader of my Ganas and Ganesha is your name. May you be as wise as you're brave, said Parvati, helping people in tasks old and new. May all the people who pray to Ganesha be successful and be happy in whatever they do. So Klaka, that is how Ganesha's head came about because of Shiva's mistake, and also why people pray to Ganesha before any new venture they undertake. Naughty Ganesha is a loving friend, kind, wise, he is a good listener. A clever mouse he keeps for a pet, and he loves to eat a laddu or two. So dear children, this was a story about Lord Ganesha. Ganesh Chaturthi is one of the most significant Hindu festivals dedicated to Lord Ganesha. So we all will celebrate Ganesh Chaturthi together, and I hope you all will pray to Lord Ganesha and seek his blessings. Stay happy, stay safe children, and happy Ganesh Chaturthi. Bye-bye.